Our theme this week for home learning was all about the dinosaurs. My son had requested a bunch of dinosaur books from the library the week prior, and they all came just in time. And coincidentally enough, we also received our Chickadee magazine, and it was a dino issue, so that worked out nicely. We also made, as shown in this clip, a dino claw recipe, which seemed very similar to a shortbread. The recipe wasn't very specific, so I wasn't too sure how large the cookies should be. And if you're wondering why I'm the only one pressing the cookies into shape, it's because we have food allergies in our family, and this recipe contained dairy, which our child can only tolerate if it's baked. But since it's raw before it goes in the oven, I was the only one handling it as a precaution. The key to a good shortbread is to bake it just right or underbake it slightly. However, because it does contain dairy, we overbaked it to ensure it was safe, and while they didn't turn out exactly as planned, they still tasted delicious and my kids still loved them. They were also supposed to turn out quite green, but I forgot to add the food coloring until after we had already mixed the dough together, so it's a little blotchy. My daughter used them as a side dish in a tea party she set up for us. When I say that homeschooling doesn't need to be overly complicated, something as simple as your child planning a tea party for the family involves a lot of steps and can be viewed as project-based learning. It doesn't have to feel like work, and she was excited to present it to us. This week, we also made our own fossils. This recipe is shared out of the Chickadee magazine we received. This project was so easy, so much fun. My kids were able to carry out each step themselves. It is definitely something we'll be doing again, probably in the spring once we can use flowers and plants. If you're interested in practical, realistic homeschooling for the elementary years, I'd love for you to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.